Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Each manifestation of Paramashiva is one of the dimension which includes whole Paramashiva. Listen, Ardhanaeshwara does not mean he is only Ardhanaeshwara. Ardhanaeshwara is the manifestation of complete Paramashiva. You should know that. Even if you achieve any one manifestation, you achieve Paramashiva. If you achieve Nataraja, you achieve Paramashiva. If you achieve Lingarupa, you achieve Paramashiva. You achieve Kalabhairava, you achieve Paramashiva. You achieve Hariharamurti, you achieve Paramashiva. You achieve any one form of the 64 manifestation, you achieve Paramashiva. So, many sampradayas of the Saivite tradition center themselves on one manifestation of Paramashiva. For example, Aghoris center themselves on Mahakala Bhairava. Veerashaivites center themselves on Lingarupa and Veerabhadra. Each sampradaya centers themselves on one form of Paramashiva. Tantra Sampradaya centers itself on Ardhanaeshwara. So understand, when I give these basic principles, the foundation principles of Tantra Sampradaya, and when you start living it, manifesting it, you achieve Ardhanaeshwara directly, and Ardhanaeshwara is Paramashiva himself. I'll give you foundational principles of Tantra, whichever can be taught openly. As I told you yesterday, many religions which teaches terrorism, killing of other people, bombing, they all teach their philosophy principles openly. But unfortunately, Hindus do not have right to learn their religion. That's the truth. Don't try to come here and dance in front of me. No, no, no. I am a proud Hindu. I am a free Hindu. Then get lost. Go and try to learn wherever you can. You need to know the truth. Stop being in the delusion. You are a free Hindu and you know you have a freedom to learn about Hinduism. First of all, your medicine is banned, including India. Many of the Hindu medicines are banned, including India. Many of your religious practices are banned, including India. The racists, supremacists, used science, logic, rationality with the racist angle and eliminated everything. The core principles of Hinduism. All of you be very clear about it. First of all, Hindu food, Hindu medicine, Hindu cosmology, Hindu science, Hindu sexology, nothing as a legitimate value in any country other than Kailasa. Hindus also have, one section of Hindus have the meat eating lifestyle, but they have tradition, they offer that animal in homa or yajna or to the Kuladevata, then they cook and eat. Is this process legitimate in any country? Tell me. Halal is legitimate in so many countries. Is the Hindu meat making process, is it legitimate in any one country? Tell me. So whether it is Hindu food or Hindu medicine or anything Hinduism is neither legitimate nor allowed to be spread. That's a fact. So how much ever I can speak in open platform, that much I will reveal. Not because I do not have time or knowledge. Hinduism is banned. Be very clear, Hinduism is banned. How many of you know in many states of India, firewalking is banned? It's called Agori practice, black magic. Just 2 days before, one sadhu was practicing Jiva Samadhi science in Uttar Pradesh, is arrested. Go and see the news. See, practicing Jiva Samadhi means they make a huge pit, like a 10 feet by 10 feet, and sit inside. Surely the person will not die because there is enough air. It's only sometimes 3 days or sometimes 9 days, like this. Surely that person's life is not in danger. And it's not that they put a concrete slab. No. They put bamboos. On bamboos, they spread mud so that the breathing is possible. So all of you should know Hindu practices are banned. Hinduism is banned in many countries. The core principles. See, westernized Hinduism is allowed, not the Hinduism. So, I will teach, I will reveal the truths, fundamental principles of Tantra as much it can be accepted in public place, socially polite, politically polite, religiously polite, legally polite. Finally, with all this politeness, what remains? Bull has already become ox. You know the difference between the two. Bull has already become ox. As on now, only the castrated Hinduism is allowed to be preached or practiced. Sorry to use a strong word, but that is the truth. I have to tell you the truth. So don't blame me. Take responsibility. And I tell you, any country you get a diplomatic relation and get an embassy status, you can all gather in those your country embassies. From Kailasa, I will teach the Hinduism as it is. So you have a religious freedom. Embassy for Kailasa is for you to learn Hinduism completely with a religious freedom. Otherwise, I can teach only castrated Hinduism. Because that much only is socially allowed. Socially polite, politically polite, morally polite, legally polite. Religiously polite. With all this politeness, bull has become ox. Let me come back to Tantra now. Listen. Any action, whether breathing, thinking, eating, any action is expression of Shakti. Paramashiva Shakti. Listen. Shakti is embodiment of love. Shakti is embodiment of love. Realizing the love manifestation of your consciousness and entering into any action becomes manifestation of you, not manipulation of life. Listen, I will repeat. If you enter into the act of eating, knowing that it is because of your tremendous love manifestation, you are eating to strengthen your body, to celebrate life more and more. You will never manipulate food for taste. You will make sure food is always strengthening you. You will like, you will enjoy, you will be addicted only to healthy food. Same principle, apply it to music, to visions, visuals, to smell, to touch, and to sex. The same principle. Be very clear. World is created to empower you, to make you manifest the ultimate, not for you to manipulate. Listen. World is created for you to manifest Paramashiva, not to manipulate the world. In every level, celebrating the core love is Tantra. Yesterday I was explaining one more principle. There may be various reasons you have why you want sexual activity. Sometimes bodily compulsion, sometimes sudden hormonal surge, sometimes the kind of the warmth it gives, sometimes to confirm the relationship is still alive, sometimes even it's like a power. You declare power over someone. It can be various reasons. Many traditions guide you, teach you, ask you to do something and not to do something. But Tantra is a unique tradition. It changes only your conscious perception. The way you hold you and the way you hold the other person involved with you in the sexual act and the way you understand the sexual act. Only these conscious perceptions are changed immediately. The action becomes yoga, path for you to have union with Paramashiva, cosmos. Listen. Precise truth. Precisely, I am describing the ultimate truth. With anything you have yoga, union, that becomes part of you. Whether the food you eat, or the music you listen, visuals you see, or the smell you smell, or the touch you enjoy. Listen carefully. Here I want to tell you one great truth I learned from Ardhanaeshwara. அஞ்சோடு நீ எது பண்ணாலும் ஆறாவதாய் நீ ஆவாயப்பா. Once he told me, 5 பேர் படிப்பாளிங்க கூட நீ இருந்தினா 6வது படிப்பாளி ஆயிடுவ. 5 பேர் யோகம் பண்றவங்க கூட நீ இருந்தினா 6வது யோகியா நீ ஆயிடுவ. 5 பேர் தப்பு பண்றவங்களோட நீ வாழ்ந்தினா 6வது தப்பு பண்றவனா மாறிடுவ. 5 பேர் ஞானிகளோட நீ வாழ்ந்தினா 6வது ஞானியா மாறிடுவ. 5 பணக்காரங்களோட வாழ்ந்தினா 6வது பணக்காரனா மாறிடுவ. வெளியிலையும் உள்ளையும் ரெண்டுலயும் இதுதான் உண்மை. I'll translate. Listen. If you live with 5 rich people, associate yourself with 5 rich people, you will become a 6th rich person. If you associate yourself with 5 enlightened beings, you will become the 6th enlightened being. If you associate yourself with 5 people who are building body, doing yoga, gym, you will become the 6th person who builds body and doing yoga, gym. If you associate yourself with the 5 fools, you will become the 6th fool. If you associate yourself with the 5 negative people, you will become the 6th negative person. If you associate yourself with the 5 seekers, you will become 6th seeker. Arunagiri Yogeshwara told, this is what is the truth for inside and outside. These 5 senses, what they do and you associate yourself with them, you become the 6th of that. Whether outside 5 people or inside 5 senses. If your 5 senses are all the time seeking Paramashiva and you associate with those 5 senses, you will become Paramashiva. If your 5 senses are always seeking pleasure and you associate yourself with that 5 senses, you will always be the pleasure seeker. If your 5 senses are living Paramashiva and you associate yourself with that 5 senses, you will become Paramashiva. Listen. Tantra is all about making your 5 senses manifest Paramashiva. So by associating with your 5 senses continuously, you will become Paramashiva. If you associate with yourself with 5 yogis, you will become the 6th yogi. If you associate yourself with the 5 workaholic people, you will become a 6th workaholic person. If you associate yourself with the 5 lazy people, you will become the 6th lazy person. If you associate yourself with 5 retired people, you will become the 6th retired person. If you associate yourself with 5 conscious senses which is manifesting Paramashiva, you will become the 6th person manifesting Paramashiva. This is the foundation of Tantra. This is the foundation of Tantra. Listen. Constantly let your 5 senses manifest Paramashiva. Constantly let your 5 senses manifest Paramashiva. With anything you associate, you become that. The food which is higher conscious, means cooked by higher conscious person, offered to Paramashiva by the higher conscious person and eaten, makes your taste sense higher conscious person. With each sense, the physical touch or the intimacy or relationship with the higher conscious person makes you higher conscious. This applies to all five senses. Now listen. The music, poetry created by higher conscious being, when you consume that, you reach the same higher consciousness. With this understanding, look at the whole life. Many times, naturally, you will not get a higher conscious person to touch or the experience the nearness. For that, Paramashiva gives the solution. For the time being, you and your partner can raise yourself to higher consciousness through the powerful cognitions about yourself and about the other person, about the sexual act. Then enter into the act. That is what is called tantric sex, tantric relationship. Elaborately, Paramashiva explains multiple tantric rituals to manifest various powers. Various powers, third eye power, so many other powers. Usually, I can say, I'm trying to generalize and give you the basic understanding. Usually, in tantric rituals, all the five senses are involved. And it is not like a wild as it is projected to you by the modern day racist narrators, the racist people who narrate Hinduism have abused Agora and Tantra Sampradayas. They have beaten it and killed it. And unfortunately, Hindus themselves fell for this divide and rule policy. These pure Vedantis, who can be very easily westernized, who can be digested by the racists, they just stepped back and said, okay, after all, Tantra and Agora Sampradaya only is getting destroyed. What is there for us? Let us escape from this war. But you don't know. After destroying Tantra Sampradaya and Agora Sampradayas, the racists are not going to keep quiet. They are going to turn their birangi, turn their gun on you Vedantis, who kept quiet when other Sampradayas were destroyed. Once the Vedanta is destroyed, then they will move to the other Sampradayas. That's all. If Tantra Sampradaya is properly taught, world's biggest problem, depression and obesity, mental disorders, will not even exist. Not only they will be healed, they will not be passed on to the next generations. Listen, Even India is suffering with obesity. I can't imagine that India is suffering with obesity. They are spending billions of dollars. It has become a load on Indian society and Indian government, I tell you. All you need is just only one thing. Popularize the habit of fasting. Hindus are known for fasting. Any practicing Hindu will fast once in a week for their Ishtadevata. Shaivites will do on Monday. People who worship Subramanya Kumara will do on Tuesday. People who worship Devi will do on Friday. People who worship Vishnu will do on Saturday. It used to be lifestyle. Unfortunately, the fasting was destroyed brutally by the medical opinions given by the racists to eliminate Hinduism from the common man's life. Just if the fasting was brought back, India can save billions of dollars. The money it is wasting on diabetes, the money it is wasting on high blood pressure, the money it is wasting on obesity, related other physical, mental disorders. I am telling you from my experience. Due to my continuous travel routine for few years, I did not observe my fastings properly. Now, I got back to my fasting lifestyle. I tell you, I am in best way of existing. I should say that I am in my best form. Lankanam Parama Aushadam. Abhimanyu Banerjee is asking, are there any prerequisites to practice Tantra? Abhimanyu Banerjee, if you practice Tantra, you will be put in jail within 48 hours. So, the basic prerequisite to practice Tantra is you need to be in a place where Hinduism is legitimate religion. Tantra is a legitimate religion. So, Abhimanyu Banerjee, that is the prerequisite to practice Tantra. Abhimanyu Banerjee, you should know that. I know by your title Banerjee, you are from Bengal. Bengal is the land of Tantra, and sorry to say that now it's almost 99.999% is gone. Bowls are illegal. The tantric sadhus you find in those days in Tarapit, cemeteries. Cemetery is not a right word. Smashana. Tarapit Smashana. And many smashanas of Bengal. 100 years before, you will find thousands of tantrics and agoris. Now, you can't even find one or two who are practicing the science. Let me give you the basic truths. So that at least the basic truths will not be killed, destroyed in course of this racist attack and genocide on Hinduism. There is not a single record any sadhu practicing Jiva Samadhi science died by accident or any mishap. But police arrests just, I think, last 2 or 3 days before, police arrested one sadhu who was practicing Jiva Samadhi science, including their guru. All the three were arrested. Guru, guru's assistant, and the sadhu who was practicing. All three were arrested. In UP. It means what? The next generation is going to completely lose the Jiva Samadhi science. Science of mastering the death. It is not actually suicide. It is mastering the death. Appa, I am feeling so blessed and fortunate. I am born 40 years before and I have mastered all these sciences. When the so-called law is not used to strangulate us, kill Hinduism, to destroy Hinduism, the law is being used. Before that started happening, fortunately I was born and already trained by my gurus. Oh God. Actually still that Jiva Samadhi pit which was dug for me where I used to sit is still there in Tiruvannamalai. It is not fully closed. When I was 10, 12, in those days, my gurus used to make me sit. I can tell you, I can just repeat the whole exact lines I heard from my gurus. Tiranda Guhayayin Veppambinju Dupamum Vilakennai Deepamum Vaikka Pattunul Asayum Alavirku Swasam Iyangattuvangum Swasanasam Marana Lakshanam Alla Moodu Guhayayin Oru Vidiyum Tirappu Guhayayin Oru Vidiyum Badala Kugayayin Oru Vidiyum Aga Muvidigal Moolam Swasam Meendum Meetkalam. These are the words I exactly heard from my gurus. I'll try to translate and give you the whole brief. My gurus used to put me in Jiva Samadhi practice. It's like I'm supposed to sit in unclutching absolutely without moving. And for a certain number of days. In every level. The principles I'm sharing will strengthen your consciousness, make you manifest more and more powers. Whether it is physical level, mental level, social level, spiritual level. In every level, Tantra strengthens you. Tantra makes you manifest the ultimate. Now I'll translate exactly what I heard from my gurus, which I was talking. If the cave is closed cave, a different kind of a smoke and light need to be used for regaining the breathing back. And if the cave is open cave, a different kind of a smoke and light should be used to regain the breathing back. If it is underground cave, a different kind of a smoke and the light should be used for regaining the breathing back. Not sensing the pulse or the breathing is not the sign of death. Listen carefully. Not regaining. Ordinary consciousness or ordinary breathing or the ordinary pulse does not mean the person is dead. With the proper herbs and method, the person can be brought back. All the signs is practically dying. I was fortunate to be brought up by my gurus who used all the sciences and trained me. Anyhow, let me at least put it on record. But one good news I have for all you guys. In Kailasa, because with the grace of Paramashiva, we have sovereign land, I will make sure all these sciences are kept alive as a living lifestyle, not just as a bookish knowledge, not just as theories and ideas, as a living knowledge. There will be thousands of my disciples, sannyasis, mastered this Jiva Samadhi science. I'll do that. That's a good news I have for you guys. Let me now start describing. actually overflowing, filled with the memories of my gurus and how they trained. They had a dog. They used to make the dog sit outside the cave, and the dog will regularly, once in 10 hours, will come inside the cave and bark. If I open my eyes, it will stay with me. If I don't open my eyes, it will run to my guru and get them. It was so well trained. I still remember. I just wanted to put it on record. The dog was also part of my guru's team training me. The dog's name is Money. Fortunately, we have a photograph of that dog. This is the dog with my grandmother. My grandmother was literally a Gupta yogini, means hidden yogini. And she lived with them and she was literally helping them, assisting my gurus to train me, to groom me. All those plants you see in that photograph are personally planted by me for my Anmartha Puja. Those plants are all the flowers for my Atmartha Puja. And I had a small temple built for me inside the backyard of the house. So that is the backyard. Anyhow. Listen. Make your 5 senses manifest Paramashiva. Live with those 5 senses, which is manifesting Paramashiva. You will become Paramashiva. That is what I mean by, if you live with 5 people who are manifesting Paramashiva, you will become the 6th Paramashiva. Same way, make your 5 senses manifest Paramashiva. Live with those senses, you will become 6th Paramashiva. That's it. The next principle I wanted to explain. Tantra is an intense tapas-centric tradition. For example, let me first describe the word tapas. Tapas means burning away all the obstructions to manifest Paramashiva. Tapas means in Sanskrit burning away. Burning away all the obstructions you have to manifest Paramashiva is tapas. For some people, their attachment to the taste will be stopping them, making them addicted to certain food, destroying the quality of their attention, memory, quality of consciousness, the quality of the mind, the mental health, physical health. Here, tapas means making that person taste, enjoy everything as he wants in a controlled condition, so that the patterns of the addiction, food addiction, taste addiction, greed for the taste gets burnt away. That controlled condition is what is the Guru's presence. Guru knows where he is stuck. He will be allowed to enjoy it, enjoy that addiction where he is stuck to the extreme till that patterns are burnt once and for all and he is free from that conditionings, from that patterns, from that karma, from that curse, from that suffering, pain. Whether you are addicted to certain taste, food, you are addicted to certain kind of the music, sound, you are addicted to certain kind of a visuals, like a porn addiction. Whether you are addicted to certain kind of a touch, not just sexual activity, even the other than sexual activity, the addiction to the touch, anything, of course, including sexual activity, for anything you are addicted and not letting your Paramashiva manifest in you. Not letting the unclutching intensely seep through your being. Then in controlled conditions, that means under the presence and guidance of the Guru, you are made to go through certain actions which liberates you once and for all. That is what is exactly by the word tapas in Tantra. The good news I have for you is, by the grace of Paramashiva, we got an amazing sovereign land. So I will revive all this without putting any person, anybody's life in risk. See, I know this system. There is no life risk at all. It can be beautifully done with all the support, care, love, just like a flight crew, how the flight crew supports, makes your flight journey smooth, easy, comfortable, safe, along with the pilot. I just need to build my flight crew. The great news I have for you is, actually I have even built my flight crew. The team which is absolutely loving, caring, supporting, making sure the tapas happens in you and you are free. This is the good news and great news. The bad news is, it is so sad. The land in which this knowledge has blossomed, many countries disowning this knowledge, disowning this great science, 56 Hindu nations. Now all 56 have disowned. Only in Kailasa it is going to be alive. Actually, I am not happy about this monopoly. No, I want this knowledge to flourish all over the world as a legitimate science. I tell you, I have seen my gurus demonstrating this science. Somebody came, I still remember, somebody came to my guru with a cancer. My guru had, his name was Ardhanaeshwara-64. He had a ring with a black stone. He just removed that ring and put it in his hand and told, come back after 15 days. He did not give any medicine, nothing. He came back after the 15 days, the cancer disappeared. Simple science. He has stored in that black stone so much of intense energy of Shani. Shani is the lord of longevity. He just put that, and Shani's energy blessed him. He got healed. These are all replicable, demonstrable, practical science, cosmic science. It can be reproduced, reproducible, replicatable. It's not one incident or some rare happening. It is replicable, reproducible, simple science. It's not placebo effect. Be very clear. If it is more than 30 or 40%, then it cannot be called as placebo effect. I have seen my gurus doing this with 100% result. Meena Joshi is writing, Swamiji, do we have to become Adinavasi to do tapas under Guru's guidance? Meena Joshi, first thing. Now only I found a safe place by Paramashiva's grace and working it for the first batch sannyasis. Then after I have settled comfortably, absolutely safe, everything is settled, then I will open it for Sarvanyapita Ejamans, Sarvanyapita Kartas. Then I will open it to the public. Step by step I will open. That is what is practical possible. Whatever is see, I am a person who want to make this available for everyone. But I have to first safeguard the science and me and the first batch team which is getting trained in this science. Then I can open it to the next batch, next people, next team. He is the Narayana Swami Tata who was cured cancers just through a small stone. Just through small stone. But of course, energized. He was wearing it for quite a long time and his tapas, his energy is there in that. And he knows precisely his only problem is that what is the problem of the patient, and he gave that and became all right. Meena Joshi, your question is like, Swamiji, do we have to become Adinavasi to do tapas under Guru's guidance? Understand? If you want to become a soldier in any one country's army, naturally you have to become a citizen of that country. Only then the knowledge and the information can be shared with you. Same way, there are certain knowledge and information can be shared only those committed beings, only for them these channels, the higher energy channels can be awakened. Not for the onlookers or the people who try to do window shopping like Guru shopping. Surely it cannot be given for them who are sitting and negotiating, who are trying to have bargain. But I will open it after the first circle. He is able to receive you all and care and support in the whole process and bring success. Success.
தரிசனம். அடியும் முடியையும் ஒன்றாய் காண்பதற்கு கையிலையில் தரிசனம். சதுர்வேத கோஷமுடன் நாத கீதங்களின் ஒளியில் தரிசனம். Sadashiva, Sadashiva, Nithyananda, Sadashiva, 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 Nithyananda, Sadashiva.
Suradipam namaskritya shashanka krutashekharam kapalamalinam devam pranatosmi sadashivam pranatosmi sadashivam.
Sadashiva, Sadashiva, Nithyananda, Sadashiva, 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 Nithyananda, Sadashiva.
Kalesh
I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam Paramadvaitam. The state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness. Kailasa, Maha Kailasa of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
Beyond missing Japan,